Hey, what's up, turtles? Krik here with Black Owl Outdoors. I wanted to do a video today sort of explaining things I like to do in the woods. I get asked pretty often, I know Stony does as well, to people who don't enjoy the outdoors that much, who aren't drawn to come outside to the forest. And I get asked the question a lot, well, what do you do outside? What do you do when you're there all day? Well, there's a whole lot to do, but for me personally, I like to entertain myself. I don't look for anyone or anything to entertain me, so I'm constantly searching for hobbies, new things to do to keep me entertained. And one of the great things I love doing is bringing out a hammock, which I'm in right now, hanging from, putting that up, and just as simple as taking a 15-minute nap, swinging in the woods, looking up at the canopy. Absolutely, absolutely so incredibly comfortable, peaceful, such a great way to recharge the batteries, sort of wash all the stress, wash everything out of you, just sort of connect with nature. I know that sort of seems, maybe stereotypical response that you hear from people, but it really is true. It really is true. Just hanging in a hammock, swaying, have a breeze underneath you, listening to the sounds around you, and nodding off before you even know it. So simply just hanging in a hammock, I could do that all day. Number two, another thing I like doing in the woods, reading in a hammock. Any type of material. I feel like I can focus a lot more. My imagination is able to be more active when I'm in the woods. When I'm in a hammock or sitting against a tree and I'm reading something, my imagination is just way more active as I'm reading the text on the page. And it's, I think, just all around it's more enjoyable to read into the forest. The book I have with me today is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. It's one of my all-time favorite books. For some reason, I just really like the book. It's a classic, classic in literature, but brought that out with me today. Love reading that. So I actually found this particular copy. Stoney and I are moving some stuff around, some boxes. Found that one, hard cover. I don't think it's probably ever been cracked open until I started reading it this time, but nonetheless, reading a book outdoors, very, very peaceful, very enjoyable. Number three, writing down my thoughts. I just love to have a notebook for whatever reason, just to carry a notebook in my back pocket, something small enough. You'll see the moleskin I have with me a lot in videos. Potentially you see that in bags. If I'm doing a bag review, I always have a notebook because, one, I like to draw. I'm a doodler. And I really like just in general to write down my thoughts, have ideas. I write a lot for videos. If I'm writing a video, which I do all the time, I will actually write it down on a piece of paper notebook. I don't particularly like to type on a computer that often, so I really just like using a pen, pencil, and having a notebook that, so I carry them with me pretty much anywhere I go. Don't have to force myself to write anything that comes to me. I feel like I'm writing. Don't have to. Can doodle. Either way, lying in a hammock, enjoying the nice breeze, being outside with the beautiful view, writing down my thoughts is a really good way to just, get things out and to keep things, what's the word I'm looking for? Keep things in front of me. If I will write down my thoughts, is just to get it out of my head. It's sort of a purge. There it is, sort of a purge, if you will. Because sometimes I just get wrapped up in my head thinking about all these different things, all these things I have to do, things I want to do, things I haven't done. Just writing down my thoughts and letting it just flow is just, a nice way to purge. That's just some activities I like doing in the woods. Something maybe you could try. If you have any activities that you like to do, obviously, let me know. Leave a comment. I'm always looking for new ways to entertain myself and keep me busy and active. This is Krik signing out with Black Outdoors. Later, turtles.